So today I'm gonna be teaching you guys how to get free money from the bank. No, this is not a scam. This is literally just an account that you can set up for free, and you can do it pretty quickly. But most people don't know about it, so I just felt like yapping about it because I had to pay a ban. I had to spend a ban on some tires last about 2 weeks ago, and I had to pull out this account right here. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna make a YouTube video about this someday. So that someday is today. So what is a high yield savings account? A high yield savings account is basically it's a regular it's an account that you can set up, but it creates more interest. So therefore you get more money. That's what I'm saying. You already get free money from the bank. You may not even know that, but you already get free money from the bank. But you can get more money from the bank with this account right here. And this is also what people call your emergency funds. But we're going to get into that in a second. So, to simplify this and to really get what I'm saying, I'm going to give you guys an example. So, let's just say we had 5 bands, right? 0 at, I'd say about I think the average, I'd say a good, oh yeah. By the way, this 5 bands is in the regular savings account, not the high yield. This is regular savings account. So let's just label it. Let me erase this real quick. All right. Let's just say we had a regular savings account. And bear with me, bro. I know my writing. I know my writing is hot garbage, but bear with me. Yeah, $5,000 in the regular savings account. I say about the annual percentage yield, probably about 3. Let's just say we get 3%, 0.3%, not 3%, 0.3%. I think the annual percentage yield is around that number. But yeah, let's just say we get 0.3% APY, which is annual percentage yield for you guys that don't know. Annual APY, annual percentage yield. 0.3% on $5,000. And if you do the math on that, that would give us $15 for the entire year. Now, ain't nothing wrong with $15. I'm getting look, I would love to get $15 right now for free. That's amazing. But for $5,000, $15, and you just have it in a regular savings account, right? This is just regular savings. This is nothing special. This is probably what you're getting. If you have your money in the savings account, this is probably around the number that you're getting. Some people, they get 0.2%, 0.3%. If you're really lucky, you may even get damn near 0.4%. I think that's only if you have a credit union or something, but I don't know. Look into that. But in total, after about a year, you'll have $5,015, which ain't bad. You're getting the free $15, but there's a better way. You can have both of these, all right? You can have both a savings account and a high yield savings account. So I'm going to show you how much interest you can get off a high yield savings account. All right, so let's just say you had a high yield savings account. High yield savings account. I got some ugly handwriting, boo. I need to get better at handwriting. That's part of the reason why I created this channel, to get better at my presentations and stuff. I got some ugly handwriting. But anyway, yeah. So you got the same amount of money, right? And let's just say I'd say that about the average for a high yield savings account is about 3.1% interest. So let's just say you get 3.2% interest on $5,000, 5 bands, right? That's a lot of interest. And you have to really look into this. I mean, do your research and stuff, because there's a lot of banks there are some banks that will pay you almost 4%. Not today's, this economy is so fucked up. About 3.5, 3.6%. Let's just say that. But you got to do your research. But I say the average is around 3.2%. So let's just say you get 3.2% interest on $5,000. Let's do the math on that. 1,000 times 0. getting $160 just off sitting on your ass not doing nothing. And like I say, this is your gap. This is the gap between you and where you want to be. It's literally just knowledge, bro. That's one thing. I'm pretty sure most Americans don't even know about this account, but this is what people say when they're speaking of an emergency fund. I don't recommend you spend this money because it's your APY. I forgot to add APY. It's your annual percentage yield on $5,000. So what I didn't know when I set an account like this up a couple years ago, I didn't know that like I could pull my money out and it won't be paying me enough. It won't be paying me the same amount of interest, right? I know that sounds like common sense, but I was an idiot back then. Anyway, though, yeah. So you're getting $160 on the year. $160, which is a lot more than $15 every year. All right, so you keep $5,000 in this high yield savings account, you're getting $160 every year. Now I don't recommend you keep this much money in the high yield savings account. Typically, I think the good amount is between $1,000 and $3,000, but you do you. I ain't stopping you from dropping $500 or nothing. But you do what you want to do. But I'm just saying you get a lot more interest using a high yield savings account. But you want to use this for your emergencies though. So anytime, because of what I just said, this is annual percentage yield on the amount of money you inserted in, right? So yeah, you add on to that. If you add on, let's just say $160, you're gonna get more money because you're adding on to that money. So let's just say you have, after about a year, you go into the next year, right? And you keep the same amount of money and you're gaining interest, you're still 3.2% interest, right? Which is unrealistic because these banks will change interest on your ass. But, which is why you got to check to see how much interest you're getting paid, because if you're not getting paid enough, let's just say the bank that you chose started out 3.2% interest, and after 5 years, they dropped it all the way down to 2.9. Man, what the fuck is that, nigga? Give me I'm sorry for my language, but I'll switch to another bank, just paying more interest. So you want to be aware of that as well. But it doesn't hurt to start you one of these accounts right here. Excuse my language, bro. But anyways, 3.2% interest on $5,160 is going to give you, that's going to give you $165. So you're getting slightly more every dollar you put in there, right? Because you're getting annual percentage, you're getting your APY on that type of money, on the amount of money that you put in there. So I hope I simplified that for you guys. Let me do the math on this. Just to total it. I don't feel like doing all that mental math. 160 plus 165. So now you have $5,325 off of 3.2% interest. Within, 2 years? Yeah, within 2 years. Versus if you had that money in a regular savings account. Let's just, matter of fact, what was that, 8 minutes, bro? Let's just say you had this same money in a regular savings account. Just because I like to oversimplify things for you guys. So let's just say you had a savings account with your average Joe bank, your average bank, $5,160. Oh, I'm sorry. But yeah, $5,160 at 0.3% interest. I hope you guys can see that. Yeah, you got $5,160 with 0.3% interest. Here's the moment of truth. Yeah, I got my fancy calculator and everything, bro. Look at this. Fine. Anyways, though, yeah, you're getting only $15.48 when you could have got $165 if you would have had that money in a high yield savings account. So what is that going to give you? 5,000 should be around the 30 something. $260 plus $15.48. I was way off. $5,175. So this is why I need a calculator, bro. I know you guys can, look, I know my handwriting is dookie, but $5,175.48 is your total after a year of it having a regular savings account when you just couldn't put that money into high yield savings account. Now, like I said, with your high yield, that's meant for emergencies. So if your house burn, if you get freaking fired, if you I don't know, a damn tornado came through your house or something, that's money that you can spend on emergencies. Not just freely. But you can't, I'm not stopping you from spending it freely. I'm just giving you the game, bro. You do what you want to do with it. But yeah, that's the video, bro. That's your high yield savings account. I just felt like yapping, bro. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. If you want more YouTube videos like this, drop me a couple comments and I'll get them rolling, bro. But yeah, peace.